In this universe,
in this galaxy, in this world, beneath the influencer clouds,
over the viral video fields,
off the information superhighway,
there are voices in the digital wilderness, whispering
more opinions.
If you listen,
You will hear.
it's another Monday with Alex and the Garbage Man.
Yeah.
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 I'm tired already. All right. Bye, everybody.
Me too. Yeah, we're done. Okay, peace out. Play a video. Let's get out of here. Oh.
The best part of Frank's live reaction stream to the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight was Casey showing up after, and they're all taking turns beating on him. That was great. How are you, Casey? Good to see you.
And by beating on him, he was actually in the room with them, and they all threw ejaculate on him.
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Yes.
Yes, they did.
Yes. Verbal ejaculate.
Yes. And now because you've said that, I have to ask.
Why?
Oh. Are you going to hit his music or what? I'm still waiting for it.
No, it's a delayed intro because we're all expecting it right away.
Yeah, you're kind of right. We do kind of expect it. Hit my intro.
I'll do what I want. All right. I'll pay J-Man to come here, pick me up, bring me to Oklahoma, and we're both going to hit you with wiffle bats. How about that? And then I'm going to stand over you and say, "How's that, pal? Is that hit my intro enough for you?" Ever since I've been the champ.
I wonder if Casey even knows who the champ is.
No, Casey's never known the champ his entire life.
No.
And intro.
Have you seen my wiener?
Frank played that about 3 times on his stream.
Awesome.
It was great.
Question of the chat, and he's here. I hope the Reverend's here because he usually pipes in first.
Yeah.
So, me and Chadney talked about this last week. I believe it was me and Chadney. If not, I have a lot of conversations with a lot of people, but this sounds like a conversation I have with Chad. If you were to get a sleeve tattoo of rock band to like for bands that you enjoyed, what would be the tattoo you'd get so people wouldn't have to ask? Right? So I only thought about that because of the Zeppelin shirt I'm wearing, and I believe Chad's thing was like the symbols, right? Okay, don't answer it till you get home, Ryan. So, yeah. So here, like I was going on like the Zeppelin thing, okay? Like the Slipknot S. I would actually get like Korn tattooed on me if I was going to go that way, just right. I think for Limp Bizkit, because I'm just taking on bands that meant a lot to me. I'd probably get like Little Alien with a backwards red hat on. So yeah, we're just wondering, like I said, I'm sure you did. The Metallica symbol that was on like the Load and Reload CDs, like that was on the CD itself. Like because I'm a big Metallica fan. I've already kind of got a Volbeat tattoo, but what other bands and symbols do you think you could add to that?
Well, if this was the late 90s or early 2000s, and I had the money and the time, Green Day, Fear Factory, Slipknot, the Tea Party.
Oh, definitely. You'd have to get Tea Party for sure yourself. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My whole body would be covered with Tea Party. Literally and figuratively and metaphorically and all the other illies. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Casey, I thought you took care of Tex. What's he doing here? And Bolo is here too.
You got themes lined up. You got to start banging these fuckers out.
Giggity.
Giggity.
That's a fake.
Fake. Hey, we just had a discussion before we came on air about fake He-Man, and now we have a fake Tex. Wonder if he's blue. Da-ba-dee, da-ba-die. Look it up, kids.
Now, before he has to go, this... I got to get faster internet. This is Casey's channel. This is what's going on right now. He's doing 3DO gameplays.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I have not listened yet to the Sega gameplay heavy metal music video, but I do plan on it. The pop, I don't know. I'll give the pop music video a go, but I don't know. Atari Jaguar as well. So he's doing some different stuff. This I am hoping to see today or tomorrow, because I'm a big Wolfenstein 3D mark. Yeah.
Hello, Jolene. Hello, Tex. Hello, Casey. Hello, Chadney. Hello, Reverend. Hello, everybody that is watching right now. We appreciate it.
I love Tea Party's transition album.
He fixes it. He fixes it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Transmission, which was after Edges of Twilight. Yes. Thank you.
Yep.
How are you, Jolene?
We need to plan another night out, Jolene. That was a lot of fun last time. Maybe I thought the coke had shown up after or during. Okay, you know what? Fuck, that's it. I'm so disappointed in you. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Where the fuck is it? There it is. All right.
First of all, fuck you.
That's my favorite one. Oh, I didn't realize the Bolo laugh was on there.
Yeah, I had to throw that in somewhere. So
the Bolo laugh. Oh, that's awesome. Great job, man.
Yeah. So even if one day he gets tired of it and doesn't laugh, it's there.
It's there, so we can deep fake it.
You know, something about that. Thank you for sending that clip to me. And Alma, thank you for taking that clip, because as a person, as a YouTuber, as a Facebook live streamer, as a performer, as an entertainer, all these it's great to see when someone you don't really know and have never met, they are positively affected by what you do. And to see Bolo getting a genuine laugh to help him forget about the world and all the problems that he may have in his life just for a few seconds, that brought tears to my eyes. So Alma, thank you for that. Bolo, thank you so much for watching. Thank you all. If we've done anything to make you happy for a few minutes, any of you, then thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. I think I like Texas. Maybe I'll mix the two together.
Texas. Texas is my favorite one. And to go on what Alex said, I've known Alma for years. I've said how she affected my life, especially when I was hurt and during COVID, and what her friendship means to me. And yeah, to see like her husband genuine and laugh, and a guttural laugh at just two guys being really dumb and not, it makes it all. I mean, it's worth being with you guys every Monday, but to actually see someone who doesn't know us from Adam, and it's like, these guys are funny and I'm getting such a kick out of it. We love it. Yeah, a night without disturbances would be great. Yep. Oh, okay. We'll have a safe flight home. Hopefully the airports are good. I guess up in Calgary, it is a nightmare right now. Are you flying into YYC, or are you flying in like straight to Lethbridge? Because we're good down here. We just got a little bit of snow, but it is absolutely a disaster in Calgary right now. So
yeah, the snow's hitting early this year. Luckily, it hasn't hit here in the lower mainland. We're getting our usual dump of rain, but that's, par for the course at this point.
Oh, for us, no, we're fortunate. We actually had a discussion at work last week that by now we've usually been out plowing but cleaning the roads and sanding and stuff at least once or twice by now.
And he said plowing and
Giggity giggity, giggity giggity, giggity giggity, giggity giggity.
Wow. Oh, Brody. Oh, okay. Oof. I'll be honest with you, Tex. I like the break. I mean, I could go without. I don't know if I could go without no snow completely, but we get lots of Chinooks down in southern Alberta, so we're not too. We only get about a week or two of really cold ass snow, but yeah, I definitely don't miss the northern British Columbia snow like at all.
no. It's great when you're a kid.
Oh yeah,
And in between shoveling all that snow, which means you get a whole lot of exercise, so you're sweating when it's minus 30, so it kind of balances itself out. But
yeah,
all that playing in that snow when you're that small and you have to try and climb up into the snowbank to get there. There's nothing better at that point. Did you add my laugh? The laugh was there. I
yeah,
put it in. Yeah.
yeah. Do you think about it now? You like I don't know how much you did of this. I didn't, but like because I had moved down to we were in the old link or the low income living, but like digging snow forts or snow tunnels in the snow hills, like like under the bottom of the snow hill, like not up at the top where if it collapsed, no, we're at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
And now you go back and think about that, going, that probably wasn't very safe.
Could have died.
Could have died
Yeah.
a lot. So
Several times.
speaking of dying, apparently Christmas is dying because Coca-Cola has people up in arms. That's a great segue. All right. Coca-Cola Christmas advert viewers up in arms about modern change. Now, what do you think they're angry about? Alex?
It's a change in color, just like the Starbucks cup was nothing but red.
Okay, no, actually, I'm shocked you didn't go there. My first thing before I read this was because they don't say Merry Christmas.
Oh.
Because they say Happy Holidays. That's what I thought. Spoiler alert, that is not what they're upset about. Some people. I will start by saying the people who comment on this need to get a fucking life. You maybe need to go find some female genitalia because you obviously haven't seen any since you slid out of your mother's. Because this is absurd what people get upset about. Imagine how fun this people are at parties. So I'm going to read it. Christmas advert devotees have been left up in arms after learning that Coca-Cola's 2024 festive commercial was made using dun 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 artificial intelligence and has killed off Santa in the process. Dun dun dun.
And cue the scary music.
So, that being said, no. Dude, I'm a fan of any Santa. I don't care what color he is, as long as he's happy and joyous. But just wait. Guys and girls and creatures of all genders. The 15-second recreation of its famous holidays are coming at is the company's first use of general AI in a TV Christmas campaign. So 15 seconds has ruined Christmas. You could have done the music again, but just saying.
I could have.
As a result, it did not cast a real person to play Father Christmas. The advert first arrived on screens in 1995 when the iconic Coca-Cola truck driving through the wintry landscape to the soundtrack Holidays Are Coming. For many, seeing the brand adverts become a symbolic beginning of the festive season. But alas! In the original ad, 3 real 40-foot trucks were used. I remember those, weighing 2 tons each, covered in 30,000 light bulbs, according to Coca-Cola. I remember those ads. This year sees a fleet of Coca-Cola trucks driving through a snowy village. The door opens, and a man's hand is handing a glass bottle of Coke Zero by an unseen figure. That figure is presumed to be Santa Claus as we get a fleeting glimpse of his white cuff and red sleeve. Woolly hat reveals lines the streets gleefully sipping their Coke Zeros as the holidays are coming soundtrack plays. Santa is not otherwise featured. Christmas is over! Thank you. So this is the people that really need to go touch grass. Okay? Viewers online have been sharing their disapproval of the changes for this year's advert, with one writing on X Twitter, "Dear Coca-Cola, could you please send the Santa train advert to the UK as they appear to have eliminated Santa from their adverts here? It's not Christmas without Coca-Cola train. Thank you." One person said AI element to the advert made him feel sick. As another added, "The world is so over if the Christmas Coca-Cola advert is made with AI." Yeah! We have pestilence and people are dying in the world. But the world is over if the Christmas Coca-Cola... Ah! Oh, Lord. Others who haven't learned the advert was made by AI asking online, "Why does the Coca-Cola advert look like AI? Sad to see this was made with AI-generated programs," said another. So Javier Meza, the EU chief marketer officer at Coca-Cola, said the brand was adopting today's times by incorporating AI. No shit, everybody else is. So
Except us.
Except for us. But we run the highest quality shit here. So anyways, that's it. But Christmas is over. We're done. Cancel Christmas. Time to move on. No presents for anybody. We're all dead.
I just thought of this now. I should have had that meme where the guy is trying to choose between pressing two buttons and he's dabbing his forehead. What are Americans more afraid of taking their jobs? Immigrants or AI? And he's like, "Oh no, I can't choose between one."
Yeah, right. You're not wrong. I wish you were wrong, but you're not wrong. So this is the world, folks. This is the world we live in.
They're making the elves gay.
Well, I'm sorry. Okay. Boris, we're getting elves gay. Sorry. No, fuck.
Yep. I don't have anything related with which to follow up.
It doesn't matter. It's our show. We do whatever the hell we want. So you follow up with whatever you want, my friend.
I'm going to follow up with something violent, which is going to get us almost shadow banned on Facebook like it did last week. If Godzilla were R-rated, you shared this with me, and I thought this was brilliant. Yeah. Good. All right.
Yeah.
Now, a little bit more in the way of realistic violence, including blood and gore. That's what we need in a monster movie. Yeah, that's right.
I think
Blood,
so.
gore, bruises, decapitation. Yeah, here's some more. Maybe this is from a video game, but still.
I don't care. It's awesome.
Yes, exactly. So you get the gist of where that is going.
Mm-hmm. I liked it all. It was all like a lot.
More violence in monster movies, please.
So, this next video is from our Mexican correspondent Alma, who sent this to me, and I figured I'd share it with the class. Hold on. So, because full disclosure, she already knows the fuck around and find out because I accidentally sent it to her, not myself. So she already knows what the fuck around and find out is. So she in turn sent me this. So yeah. All right, so make sure you have your volume on because this sounds very painful. So it says parents are complaining that this slide is not safe. An officer is here to check it out.
Why was it so?
Oh shit!
One more time.
Yes.
Why was it so?
That's from our girl on the street, Alma. That's ridiculous.
Usually you don't see cops that thin these days. And delayed rim shot.
Yeah, I'll give you a rim shot. All right. Now, would you like to take something to the hole, or should I take something to the hole? That's a basketball metaphor.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Not like you were thinking, you dirty sex pervert. Ah! Treasure Cove.
Treasure Cove. Where is that? That sounds familiar.
That's Prince George. That's the casino.
Ah.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, I'm taking it then because you didn't take it. So I'm taking it to the hole. These are 90s movies that we have forgotten about. Now, I'm curious. Mr. Alex, as one of my favorite cartoon characters, King Julian, Mr. Alex would say. Have you watched either Small Soldiers or Bug's Life in the last while?
Not in the last while. I saw Small Soldiers in the theater. Bug's Life I haven't seen for many years.
I believe I saw Small Soldiers in the theater as well. Again, don't know if it was with you, but I've seen Bug's Life. I think we watched it as recent as last year. So I'll call shenanigans on a Bug's Life because that's still a pretty awesome movie. But let's see what they have for the class today. All right. Now, did we forget about the mask? Do you think anyone really did?
I think seeing it at the time was enough.
It was good, but it definitely wasn't Ace Ventura.
Yeah, it doesn't have the rewatch value that,
I'll agree with that.
Empire Strikes Back does.
It must be snowing like a mofo out there. City Slickers. Yeah, I forgot about it, to be honest with you. I remember liking it, but I haven't. Yeah, I wouldn't go out of my way probably to watch it again.
Yeah, that was a one and done for me.
Yeah, me too. Small Soldiers, I quite enjoyed. I would probably sit and watch it now.
Yeah, I'd watch it again.
So, yeah. I don't know about all you guys. I know we're going fast through this, but I like this Godzilla. The 98 one with Matthew Broderick. I didn't mind it.
I don't think I've seen it this century, so...
I don't think I have either, actually. Oh, no, I did, because I watched it with Cohen. So I watched it once. So I remember not thinking it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad for its time, I guess.
Double Jeopardy. Me and Kim flukily watched this a couple months ago because it was just happening on TV. So I did kind of forget about it, but I did enjoy the movie.
There was a slew of these with Ashley Judd.
Yeah, Kiss the Girls.
Yeah, Kiss the Girls, Double Jeopardy, and there was at least one more, and I can't remember what the name of it was, but they were all decent.
Dr. Dolittle. I remember seeing it at the time was pretty good, so I don't know if I go to watch it again.
I don't know that I've seen it.
Yes, it was actually. The Double Jeopardy was. Yep. Well, I must have that Magic Johnson AIDS because I'm still around. So, oh yeah. Yes, it was. I remember Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I didn't mind it. It was actually I used to really like it. So,
yeah, same here. I love Alan Rickman.
yes, and anytime you get Alan Rickman's a good day. So, RoboCop 3. I don't remember it. I remember liking the first two myself. So
I love the first one. I had it on beta. The second one, the first time I saw it, kind of scared me because of Kane.
yeah.
but the third one is garbage.
Yeah, and
It's
I don't remember.
trash.
I don't remember seeing it.
It is bags filled.
Hello, Red.
No way, is it?
My beautiful red angel. Yes, there she is.
Yes. Hello.
Yes!
How are you?
Yes.
And you know what? I did not forget this time. So, Ginger, welcome back.
Oh, so in news I heard on the Jim Cornette podcast, did you hear who purchased InfoWars?
The,
The
Onion.
Onion.
But
That's awesome.
there was something with the sale of it. I think the judge blocked it for whatever reason. So it was supposed to go to the Onion. Tex probably knows more about it than me, but it was sold to the Onion, but then the sale was reversed or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But man, it couldn't be any more perfect to have the
Right?
Onion buy InfoWars.
Right? That's amazing.
I was thinking there's so much wrong in the world, but that is not one of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing this movie back in the early 90s. I really enjoyed it. It was corny 90s movies. Didn't see it after. Probably wouldn't go watch it again.
I've not seen this.
The Three Ninjas? Yeah, it was all right. Rocky, Tum Tum, and I can't remember the other one. The Mummy. I wasn't a huge fan of The Mummy, to be honest with you.
I loved it at the time.
So
It was great. Brendan Fraser with 2 guns. Yeah. It was a botched auction. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a shame. Hot Shots. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I'm sure it's still funny. I quite enjoyed it seeing it when it came out. So I don't ever forget about it because Ryan never lets me forget about it. So
Yeah. I love the first Hot Shots. The second one is pretty good too.
Yeah. Jingle All the Way. That was all right. I still like seeing my Arnold with, Terminator and killing a lot of people. Truth be told. I remember seeing this movie. I know I saw it, but I don't remember anything about it.
I saw it once.
Yes, me too. And I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember shit about it.
No, me neither. Dave, never saw it.
Dave was good. I liked it.
Was it good? Okay, never saw it.
Yeah, 2 great actors, Sigourney Weaver and Kevin Kline. Can't go wrong.
Now, this was, again, stupid, silly shit. That was hilarious, though. It was kind of like, it was really dumb, of course, but it was funny to watch 3 kidnappers just get their asses handed to them.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Notting Hill, nope.
I don't think I saw this one. Maybe I'll go back and watch it.
Big Daddy, I still like Big Daddy. It's been I've seen it a couple years ago. I still got a kick out of it. So, quite enjoyed it.
Big Daddy was a once watch for me, never again.
Oh, I loved Ferngully. So for all the kids out there, this is where James Cameron got the idea for Avatar.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much Avatar, but in cartoon form.
Yeah, that's what I heard, Tex. It was changed at the last minute. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I brought it up just because the Red Angel is here, and I'm like, oh shit! I just heard that today. So, okay.
And on what she was saying, I like Kevin Costner's narration when it comes to what was the movie he did in? I think it was 90. Was it 90 or 91? It was a really long movie. Not Wyatt Earp. It was before that.
Dances with Wolves?
Yes, I like that.
Oh, Dances with Wolves was good. I really enjoyed Kevin Costner in Yellowstone.
I've not seen it.
So it's a TV series. If you get time, it's okay. I mean, it's a little far-fetched, but I enjoy it. I have never even heard of this movie.
Man, this is great body horror from David Cronenberg. And that right there, you are looking at the great Jennifer Jason Leigh, who I saw yesterday in a movie from it's either 80 or 81. It's called Eyes of a Stranger, in which she plays someone who is both deaf blind and mute.
Okay.
And I think she's deaf too. Man. Oh. Roll Tide on Jennifer Jason Leigh.
She has some fab titties.
Yeah, if you've seen Fast Times at Ridgemont High, oh yeah. I'll
Oh, I
roll my
have.
Tide all over them. Oh
Wait,
yeah.
are we talking about the Red Angel or the other girl? But anyways, both.
Yes.
I saw this movie. I don't remember anything from it. I don't know.
I saw it in the theater.
Okay, no, I did not.
It was all right.
Okay. Fuck! This movie was awesome. You know how much money I gave the Thai Theater for this fucking movie? And our beautiful friend Christy's mother, Diane, she made a mint on this because I remember she'd bring it out every once in a while as like a special on a Saturday afternoon, like $3 to get in, and the theater would still be packed.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, oh, this movie was awesome. Yeah, when Raph gets beat up, like we were all like, no, we just wanted to help Raph. We couldn't.
That's one of the movies that you have to see as a kid.
Yes. Yeah, because it will bring. I think that actually in The Secret of the Ooze, I think it'd be good too, because that brings back a lot of memories too. So I watched this, but I don't remember anything from it.
I know I've seen it once. I don't know about twice. Apparently, it's really good. It's really deep, and audiences just didn't get it. I'm not so sure. I might have to watch it again one of these days.
Yeah, because wasn't this like you had to it was like your fingertips or something? It was everything. So like they made their finger like there was a DNA or something. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. The Flintstones was awful. So fuck off. Yeah, it was awful. It was awful.
And I'm gonna give Ginger one of these.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I know it's not the same film series, but you can Slimer me anytime. I love A Bug's Life. Thank you. It's up there.
Pretty sure I've seen it. Can't remember anything about it. I think the voice cast was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
for
like
its
Kevin
time, though.
Spacey was in it. I can't remember everybody that was in it. I know because he was Hopper. He was the big bug. And Awakenings, I've never seen it.
Very, very good.
Okay, so
yeah.
There you go. There's some movies we did remember, some we actually agreed with. We didn't shit on that list as bad as the last one. I think the last one was the types of music that we were like, that was all like, and you were like, and I was like, so anyways.
That should probably be a sound drop.
The floor is yours.
Have you ever felt so old that when you go into the liquor store, you've had this happen to you?
No, I haven't been ID'd in, I don't know. I can't remember. I couldn't even remember the last time I did.
I don't think I've been ID'd in a good few years, but no one's ever looked at the 19 and made mention of it.
Okay, question. I'm moving this to the floor. People have children. Ginger has been on flights. I don't see texts. The guy goes on planes, but he has children. So I'm not gonna go into the story, but apparently this is on an airplane, and people were getting very annoyed because this is on a overnight flight, and people need to sleep or are wanting to sleep, but they can't because this kid's got a rave hat on. What are you guys thinking? I would be annoyed as fuck. This is not okay. Okay, I figured, yeah. But that's annoying. That's uncalled for on a flight, especially an overnight flight or when people are trying to sleep. Turn that shit off. That's my opinion.
Flown to Florida and back, hated it both times. What, being on the plane, being in Florida? Both.
Everything.
The whole thing. That is kind of annoying. Yeah, that kid. Yeah, save it for the rave, bro.
Someone actually said that on there. So I was just curious what people would think. That would drive me insane. So
then again, in this day and age, drink. Not you, Ginger, but everyone else drink. I got to make a new drinking list for the show and include that on it. Where was I going? When you're on a flight, you should probably have earplugs and an eye mask, because if you don't, you're going to be having a bad time.
That is true. And you're
Pay
going to
for
be
the
having a
pod.
bad time. Okay, go ahead. I rambled for the last 20 minutes, so you go ahead.
Loved Florida, hated the flight.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't know. My girlfriend's been to Miami. From what I've seen of Florida, I don't want to go.
I think if you stayed to the Miami and stuff like that, you'd be okay. But if you get into the Everglades and shit, you might be in a little trouble.
I don't know. I just think that the general Florida area is something I want to avoid. A sleeping pod, hey? I can't remember what the flight time is. I think it's a good 6 or 7 hours between here and there. But that's not a bad idea, the sleeping pod.
Yeah. I don't agree. I don't disagree with that.
Tex, you're going to have to get 2 seats. Lucky that there are a lot of people, Americans in particular, who are so fat that they are changing the dynamics of airplane engagement to where seats are being built bigger.
Because we're all a bunch of fat fucks now.
I love not fit in perfectly. Okay, I'm definitely not going there then.
That says a lot. Thanks, Tex. It says a lot. Flicking through movies. Ooh, Waterworld. In my Waterworld.
I would watch Waterworld again.
Me too. Yeah.
Yet turn your brain off.
Yeah, pretty much, right? So
for that one, you have to. And speaking of someone who turned their brain off, this is from St. Petersburg, Russia. This is why it's important to look around at the world and not so much at your phone. And mute. And he's going towards the tracks. And diddly-doo-doo-doo.
Oh.
Yep. Now, how and why did that happen? There's our hero walking, not looking at what's in front of him, looking at his phone. But it's strange because the ground is, in the general periphery.
Yep,
so
you
one
would think.
Yeah,
you would think. Yeah, I know exactly what you're going to say. Yep, you would think.
And we're not going to play that again because Facebook would be like, oh, violence and accidents. Oh,
Well, they're really not gonna like to fuck around to find out tonight then. Right, Alma?
Think of the children. Bouncing back and forth when there's turbulence.
You figure it'd be nice and soft at least.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't think it would have been that bad. Think he's over exaggerating.
No, I think he's on point.
So our northern correspondent, the Reverend, has sent me a picture. I haven't looked at it yet. Ooh. So the kid went to Kennedy Siding for a field trip. And we all remember Kennedy Siding is just outside of Mackenzie. And this is what he saw there. It's a caribou. Right there. There's a big old freaking caribou. So that is from our northern correspondence. Thank you to the Reverend Ryan for his northern correspondence. Thank you.
Yes, Tex. Now, even though I'm not as tall as you, I come close to reaching the top of the plane, so I can imagine just what hell you go through when you get on a plane. Imagine the flight attendants at the back of the plane seeing Tex come in, and he has to duck the whole way, and he's walking forward. It's this big hulking mass just slowly moving in their general direction.
Get off the plane. Look, it's like great Shrek's here. Fuck. Get down of my swamp. And it works because he was just in Florida. So,
you know what else is scary?
What's
Even
that?
though Halloween has passed us by. Dressing your dog up like a spider. Now, to take the
that's
Frank
awesome.
position, that could be a work. Like this part right here could be entirely a work, but it's still
If that,
funny
even if
anyway.
it is a work, that is funny and that looks awesome. That would be terrifying.
Yep.
Like, and the thing is, if someone did that to Frank, he'd probably shoot it. Like, there's a 157% chance that he would shoot that. Like, there's not a doubt in my mind that he would shoot that motherfucker.
Yeah, as Tex said when he was on the Mike Tyson Jake Paul live stream reaction show on the Harsh Truth, he can have a bullet chase you at 1,200 feet a second. Pay for an upgrade. Cool. Interesting.
That is,
Keep
write
that
that
in
down.
mind next time. Yeah.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Never pay up front, you get ripped off, but used to pay for an upgrade. When I check out
what he's saying is pay for the upgrade when you get there, like to say, I'd like to pay for the upgrade. That's what I'm guessing he means?
Okay, so don't do it before, like when you're checking in online initially for the flight.
Mhm.
When you get to the counter, pay for it then.
Yes,
Gotcha.
I think that's what he's saying. Yeah.
Definitely not. Tell us more.
I will now go look that up. In Edinburgh. Okay.
Now she's 3 sheets to the wind, as she usually is, but is it pronounced Edinburgh, or is it pronounced Edinburgh, or is it pronounced something else? I'm sorry, it's been a while. My Scottish has completely gone to pot.
All right. Oh. Okay, so this is a true story. So, all right. The police named man 74 who died in Edinburgh plane bus crash after severed head found in the street. So he died in a bus crash.
Whoa.
Who died in a horror bus crash, and which led to spreading rumors that severed head was found. So it was found. Oh wait. He was struck by a single-decker bus. The area was evacuated by officers. It was a severe collision. Yeah, so okay, yeah, so the head was not found. It was part of an accident. So
Hello, Jason. Thank you for being here.
hello, Jason. So yeah. So it did happen, but it would have been way more badass if it was just like a severed head. And then like they had like the headless horseman was back, but now he was on like one of those scooters that all the kids drive around on nowadays instead of a horse, instead of bullet.
I was just going to say Ichabod Crane when you said headless horseman.
Yeah. But yeah, Gunsmoke. Wait, what was the name? Oh, no, I forget. I think it was... No, it's going to bug me. Continue. Oh, I love Headless Horseman stuff. Oh, the Dalian? Oh. Headless Horseman's horse name. Thought I had a name. Yeah, I thought he had a name.
It was a quiet Halloween death-wise. Not as many people died immediately. I bet there are going to be a few corpses found in houses over the next few months, though.
Maybe.
Is that what you're saying?
I think so. Oh, if I could recommend it, if you do want to hear somebody reading the story of the Headless Horseman, Keith Morrison from Dateline, it's called Morrison Mysteries on the podcast. He actually reads the Headless Horseman story.
Ooh.
And Keith Morrison has a really awesome voice. He also does a reading of The Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Great. I've made a note of that.
Okay, very cool. I like he's got an amazing voice. So, and for those who didn't know, that is actually Matthew Perry's stepfather. Yes. So, weird fact if you want to know it. So, okay, dude, what you got for us?
Do you like burritos?
Yes. And no dirty jokes whatsoever, but I'd love to try like a freshly Mexican made one, like by Alma, like an actual have a Mexican person, not a Taco Bell one or some Taco Time one, like a real authentic one, and not a 7-Eleven one that you'd eat at 2 a.m. when you've already made enough bad decisions. He is a Canuck, yes, he is.
This guy is named El Burrito Monster on Instagram.
Oh,
He really likes burritos. I mean,
sounds
really.
like it.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like it.
Imperial lamb that I'll bang into a burrito with some sliced up raw garlic and chilies wrapped up and sealed into a burrito ready to slice into bits and onto my tray to dehydrate overnight, then blitz it into a burrito seasoning. To season up some chicken thighs and air fry, then slice and fry.
Okay, it goes kind of fast. But again, if you find El Burrito Monster on Instagram, you will find this video. You can slow it down to your liking. I'm only pausing it because of possible copyright musical infringement. But I wanted to play this because, oh man, does he go into detail. And this is over a minute long.
Fry with a load of chorizo to load in some tortillas with some spicy rice and
this check
cheese
out
wrapped up and
Alma?
sealed. Then
I just want Alma's seal of approval on this shit that's going on right now.
Yes, have the experts from
Have the
South
experts
weigh in.
tell us, yep. So
into a beer batter and burrito seasoned flour mix and deep fry into some cheeky buffalo chimichanguitas to load on a couple of big old tortillas with sesame seeds and sealed into a big old burrito cube, which I can then get into a blender with some water.
Now,
okay,
did
this
you
is getting
notice-
ridiculous. This is
Yes, it is. I think it's right about
Tortillas with sesame seeds and sealed into a big old burrito cube, which I can then.
He's got a sword. The man has a sword to cut the
Sword.
burrito.
I'll take swords for 700.
Get into a blender with some water into a burrito-y paste to lay in some salt and flour and make a burrito bread dough to cover and let rest. And then get it cut and rolled out into a big old sheet, then onto the heat into a tortilla to load with more of the lamb and cheese and broth, then some chopped up stuff and wrapped up into a burrito. I'll also make some mini burrito-y tortillas while I cook off a quick beef chili to pop on top of some cheese sauce to roll and seal with some egg into a whole bunch of mini burritos.
So he had a big burrito. Now he's got little burrito. There's no good Mexican food north of the Texas border. Well, what this guy's making must be shite then, to quote from his area, because he sounds like he's from across the pond.
Wow.
And we're almost done.
Good.
Pour over a cornflour slurry to tip out, working super fast to brush with egg and wrap around my burrito to let sit and glue so I can unwrap and carefully slice right through my burrito cubed with a pot to the broth that's looking uncouth and ready for a dip in that and a good old scran.
Wow.
El
Wow.
Burrito Monster on Instagram.
Daredevil was the name of the Headless Horseman's horse. Daredevil.
That's not original.
Do you want to what? Other kids looking up to me could suck my dick. It's Portland, motherfucker. Drink till I'm sick.
What?
Yeah.
How douche no.
I like how she immediately just calls it out. She's like, I fucking hate him.
Yeah. It's because she's jelly, bro. She's peanut
Jelly.
butter and jelly.
All right. So I'm going to let Alex have the last bit of this show because I went on a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go look at Colin's future stepmom, and we're going to get this out of the way because this could be a talking point to this video. So Colin's future stepmom. That's it. My browser failed to play that. I want to try again. Okay, so
It did play. It played twice.
good because I played it again. All right, so let's just say that you're just getting home. I'm trying to do my best. Will Sasso doing Kenny Rogers on Mad TV. Like I can't even listen to a Kenny Rogers song now without seeing Will Sasso. Like the Friends Forever when he's singing like with Cher and stuff like that. All right. So that's to say, this spoiler alert, Alma's seen this one. So this is what I think would happen if somebody like was fucking around. So there is a big fuck around, and this guy finds out very fast. So yeah, this guy's all like, "Hey, what's up? I'm home. I'm gonna get some root beer, and I'm gonna do this, and my gate's closed." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm so relaxed." And then, oh, what happened? My gate opened. Oh no, there's some thugs. Oh no, hey, mister, you listen to me. Oh yeah, you listen to me, motherfucker. Now, right about here, this guy is finding out because this guy obviously did not wait. He knew something was up. He knew immediately. But actually, no, hold on. It looks right here. And you can see that. Can you see my little finger?
Yep.
He's got something in his hand. So I'm wondering if that guy has a gun in his hand. And this gentleman.
Self-defense castle doctrine enabled.
Yep. And even if he didn't have whatever this is in his hand, you have entered someone's garage. You are about to find out. And this guy found out in a fucking... Yeah, he had a gun. He had a gun. So if you watch here, you can see the gun go off. Right there.
Yep.
Yep. The gun goes off right there. So play fuck around games and find out. There was 3 of them there. Goes to check on his wife.
No, I think he went to go grab another magazine.
So? He could have, yep.
Yeah, as we learned from Tex on the last show. It's not a clip, it's
right.
a magazine.
Yep. He did grab another mag. So
and go run after him.
Yep. Well, I don't see now. Does he stay? So yeah, he just makes sure that they're gone. But I have zero problem with this.
Yep.
This is when gun laws come into effect, where it's like, no, that guy's defending himself and his home, because that's what there was 3 of them. Yep, there was 3 of them. They were coming over to borrow sugar. They were coming over to cause mayhem and plunder. So
1,200 feet per second tells them otherwise.
Fuck around and find out, folks. All right, sir. Tex went quiet there. I thought he must be jerking off right now, but
I think he automatically blew, and now he's recovering. He's getting his eyesight back.
He's cleaning his chest off right now.
I use both clips and magazines. Not according to Tex, you don't. Because clips are something you put in your hair if you's a bitch.
Wow.
And speaking of bitches, remember when we were young and spry and we had hair and brains and the world was at our fingertips? Yeah, me neither. Anyway. Always okay. He's a purist when it comes to calling magazines and not clips.
We're having a hillbilly off now, for fuck's sake.
Oh no, they're going to go back and forth, and it's going to devolve into, well, you're a dummy. No, you're the dummy. No, you're the dummy.
And then they'll be like, hey, get off my dirt farm. As our friend Mr. Deaton would say.
Ooh, good distinction. And we shall await Tex's rebuttal while he's busy cleaning his hands off.
Yeah.
And there was a story not too long ago. I remember Uncle Hack had it on his show about a person getting sprayed with a water gun and then the police showing up.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember that. Okay.
I do.
So
Yep.
this is an update to that.
Okay.
And it always happens a long time after that. There's more to the
Of
story.
course. Yep.
Yes. And here is that.
Figure out how the water gun was working. It's not like I play with water guns at this age. As I was going through the gate and it accidentally hit the neighbor.
So long story short, the water gun accidentally went off. Like it had a mind of its own. Like if you were to put the water gun on the porch and just walk away, it would shoot people at random.
That's where you're supposed to play the dun dun dun.
Yes.
That was like maybe 3 feet away cutting his grass.
She was at the end of the gate giving me this Cheshire smile and waving at me. Every time I'd come down with the mower, she'd wave at me. It was very strange and creepy, to be honest with you.
So that's the guy who called the police because he got hit with the water gun. Now you notice here in this earlier description comes in the form of home video surveillance. Okay. Now, once we go back,
to be honest with you,
she appears to ask a child for a water gun and disappears from sight. The alleged assault happens off camera, but
yet the truth finally comes out and in the form of home video surveillance, which we cannot see.
The assault happens off camera, but the aftermath is heard. To the victim, it was more than a harmless prank. Regardless of the method used, he was sure of the intent.
It was to kind of strip me of my my integrity, right? Strip me of my dignity.
He says it's part of a campaign of ongoing harassment and collective bullying that goes back for years. And he says it's racially motivated.
I feel like we're targeted here. And I have a young family. And I have to do what I have to do, and my wife has to do what we have to do to protect our young family.
He's called the police 14 times. And he says the harassment has escalated since the story has gone viral to threats of violence. But he says he won't be intimidated into leaving.
Well, why should I? You know, at the end of the day, I was here first. We have a right to live here. This is Canada.
Washik stands by her story. She says she was having a playful water gun fight with a child at a party when she accidentally sprayed water on the neighbor. And she says she has no issue with Rochester.
I've never spoken to him other than, you know, going on my way to say hi for him to ignore me.
Washik says she cannot return to her job as an educational assistant until the case is settled.
We're suffering a lot for a little bit of water.
So not as cut and dry. A lot of things probably going on in the background that we don't know about. Mm-hmm. Is she slowly needling at him with comments under her breath or that he can't hear and, you know, saying hi with a smile that indicates, oh, I'm just pretending to be nice to you? Or is he intentionally being rude to her and has been from the start? We don't know these things because there's no evidence of it that we can see.
Yeah, I wish there was more context.
Yeah. So
there's not enough context to go on that. I'm sorry. There's not.
That's the thing. So this is like an Israel versus Palestine thing where we don't know when it started. We don't know how it started, what brought it to this point. Where is it going to go from here?
Mm-hmm. That's just it.
What isn't racially motivated these days? Video games. No, those are racially motivated too. Food. Well, maybe that's mostly. That's the thing. I think in the video, she did it, or his opinion was that she did it to insult him. And in the moment, maybe she did some quick thinking so as to try and cover it up by saying, "Oh, I was just playing around with the kid, and it accidentally got you. It accidentally got you. I wasn't doing it on purpose. It was accident. Maybe that's her motivation. I don't know. How are we going to find out?
So, okay, yeah, but Ginger, and I will never say it doesn't, but it immediately goes to a race card. Like, so here, if he had, and this is me, again, we don't know context to this. Myself, even if I was like, I really wanted to be like, all right, motherfucker, I would have went and got my garden hose and I would have drenched the bitch. Not my wiener, a garden hose. You want to fuck around and find out? Let's fuck around and find out. I would grab my garden hose and would have like, psh, you want to have a water fight? Let's have a water fight. I don't know, but even then, that just would have been my, that would have been my retort, to be honest.
The pistol action with his hand versus the gangbangers who have actual guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it could be considered a threat, but considering that in the context of that movie, it was his fingers, and he knew what they were going to respond with. So he had a reason for doing it that way. And they did kind of consider it a threat. Bit more going on in that movie for that particular end scene. Great scene, though. Good callback on that one.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yes, there is crying wolf when it comes to the race card. Sometimes it's the other way where it's called out for being racially motivated. So it's difficult.
Gosh. I don't know. I guess if you're going to play the race, like there has to be more of a substance for me to be like, oh, it's a racial thing. Like because that's that's kind of, okay. That is again, kind of like calling Trump a Nazi. You're playing the race card when there isn't something that's like, oh, I'm sorry. Did they put a cross on your front yard? Did they say something that would be like, holy crap? Like, did they make a comment about like a stereotypical black thing? Like, but that's what I'm getting at. If you're saying that everything that happens to someone, if they're a different skin color than yourself, you're actually downplaying when the real racism happens. Like the stuff that we really need to be going, that is ridiculous. That's where I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. With her on the testosterone part, not everybody needs to be like, like I said, I would have got my garden hose and hosed her down, or a bucket of water. There, you wanted to play, let's play, right? But yeah, I think when you equate everything to being racist, it takes away the important times when we should be talking about what is actually racist.
Yeah.
Without a question, without a haze of, of any, you know what I'm getting at, right? Without an actual concrete, this is what happened, poof, right?
Yeah, and Ginger's comment reminds me of that Chris Rock bit. We all know the bit.
Mm-hmm. You're most definitely correct. Yep.
There's black people and there's
that have got to go.
Yep.
Yeah. So we all do. Everybody does. I have an Irish friend who, when he found out I was Welsh, she immediately went, "Oh, so you're a sheep fucker." That was aggressive. Oh, half Welsh, so I guess half a sheep fucker, I guess, right? So
you look at your wife and say, "Hey, he knows your nickname all of a sudden."
I'll let her know you said that.
We fuck sheep. Oh no. Do you though? Why?
Yeah.
Does that help with the, when you make wool coats, and does it help with the fur and the, never mind. Yeah, it should be mocking people because it's funny. Like you find some characteristic that you can exaggerate, not for their skin color. Yeah.
Yeah, like making fun of Ryan or Chad for being old. Like Chad's only like 4 years older than me. So like we call him old man Lissick, but like this is what we do.
See, that's funny. I find it funny.
Yeah, but and he knows that it's all we're just joking. Like we bust on Casey all the time.
Yeah.
I like Casey. You know, I think he's an entertaining character. Like, and that's Casey himself. He's not even a character. He's Casey. You know, we all bug the shit out of each other. Look at poor Brody. God, look at the shrapnel he takes on this show.
And when Bolo and Alma show up, we play a video that has, is it a tortilla on a record player?
Yeah.
Come on. How do you not see the humor in that? That's not making fun of a race. It's just dumb fun. And that's all it. There's no hidden messages behind it. There's nothing Stanley Kubrick-ish about it. Oh, look in the background. Look at it. You're getting really baffled now. It's just some stupid humor, and that's all it is. Wow. Yeah, I would too.
Yep.
That's messed up.
Yep. Yeah, you guys worship a fucking big egg in Vegreville. Like, that's your god.
Eggs are great, though.
I do love that big thing. Here, this will bring everybody back together. This will bring everybody back together. You all heard of Elf on the Shelf? Here's a critter on a shitter. That's an egg. Shut up. God damn. Hey, I wonder what they call Timbits in the USA. I gotta look that up. I don't know. Here's how my ADD brain works. Maybe a donut hole? Okay, a Timbit. It was called a donut hole. Gasp. You are sadly mistaken.
Yeah, ghoulies are not better than critters. I watched the first Ghoulies movie. I do not want to see any others. I've seen all 4 Critters movies, and I will again.
Yeah. So, all right, what else you got? I guess we still got stupid people. We got Jim stuff, right?
Yes. Yeah, we got stupid people and Jim stuff encased in the stupid people. Critters 2 with that giant ball of critters. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's great cinema.
Yes. That those yabks. Is that Ukrainian? Yabks?
Shut up, I'm pissed. You know what fuck I meant?
She knew that she fucked up and she corrected herself so fast, but she cannot escape it. Yabks.
Yabs. Awesome.
You're wrong, so take that. And he's gonna, with his 6'5" self, he's gonna stuff our heads into a toilet until a ghoulie shows up. But until that happens, and old school stupid people intro. Stupid people.
Yeah.
Critters drool. he can still rhyme.
Good job, Tex.
Considering what they're going through right now, yes. Good for them.
But we're not talking about that here. Yabkas.
Yabks.
Yabkas.
I'm gonna write that one down because I'm gonna forget as soon as this show ends. Yabks. Oh, and here's a throwback to Big Red. She made another goof when she said butt-rito instead of burrito.
I'm going to stop with 3. Let me say very satisfying. Ryan, this is where you say you want to make it 4. I got you, bro. All right.
It's an ocean, but we call it a pond. It's not really all that far away. If Ryan starts a GoFundMe, we'll chip in. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And this is for our good friend Ryan.
Giggity giggity, giggity giggity, giggity giggity, giggity giggity.
Speaking of pooping all over Brody. And gym stuff, of course. So I've not seen anything quite this stupid since last week.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty impressive.
But what's the point?
He's swole. His armpits really got to be sore.
He's swole, bro. It's stupid.
It's very stupid. I'm not saying that it's not very stupid.
It's stupid, and I'm gonna keep playing it. It's dumb. It's stupid. Don't do it. This is worse than bicep curling in the squat rack.
What? I haven't seen that one yet.
Please stop talking about stuff like that, Ryan.
Uncle Johnny. Ow. The horror is
Here's
yours. The horror is yours.
another exercise that should not be done. Apparently for the neck.
I must applaud him for actually having a clock on there. But as you can tell, that is a Planet or Anytime Fitness or Planet Fitness.
It is a Planet
Purple and
Fitness.
yellow, so that's all you need to know.
You can't really tell it's a Planet Fitness because you cannot see the bowl of Tootsie Rolls.
Yes.
But this is what you can expect in a Planet Fitness. But he's doing everything right because he's not grunting.
Hey, but
Not a grunt.
well, we've talked about this before, though. Grunting is okay if you're actually doing something. Like I did chest, try, shoulders today. Like I do down like so I got in the cables, cross, come down the middle, cross, and then up, right? And then I burn out with a cross at the top, but I come across my arms like this. Those last 3 or 4 reps on each set, I'm making some noise. No, I'm not like or nothing, but I'm definitely, like,
Oh, now we're changing topics. Now we got to go in depth giggity with this one. So if it doesn't have the girth, it's not worth it. I don't know.
I may not touch bottom, but I will stretch out the sides.
So the girth is the thing.
That's an interesting take.
Okay. So it could be 2 inches long, but as long as it's like 4 inches wide, that's okay in the eyes of the ginger. All right.
Mm-hmm. Burp. Oh, excuse me. Ugh.
Welcome to Cock Talk.
Apparently.
We're going to get in depth with this one.
Fair enough.
Grunting and taper. And since we got Vag on the mind now, I got the perfect one to finish off the gym. Somewhere. Yes, there it is. And play. Boom.
Oh. Right in the
See that
camel.
once more. Boom. Oh yeah, once more. Boo! Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bro. She
Kind of
loved it, bro.
Join. Oh, I don't think she loved it at all. That looked like it hurt.
Little bit too much girth on that barbell, hey?
I think so. Ow!
I felt that, Milo. Did you feel it like a Ukrainian?
Like Uncle Johnny.
She got that old Ukrainian barbell, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
bro?
Yeah, no doubt. Oh God, my vagina. Ouch.
Oh, Jesus. And speaking of across the pond, since Ginger is here is Russell Brand pimping a magical amulet. And I'm going to mute this one.
Back from Narnia, where I had a holiday, Mr. Tumnus, Aslan, all those guys.
Airports are places full of Wi-Fi and all sorts of evil energies. Wi-Fi is an evil energy, everyone. Hex on the Wi-Fi. Think of all the phones out there, all of the signals corruptible and corrupting. Luckily, I wear this magical amulet from A.A.T.G.M that keep, oh my God, come on. All of the various signals out there.
Such a pretentious twat.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you. Fucking 15 years ago, you were fucking everything that moved and were doing rails off fucking hookers' asses. Fucking shut up.
Don't go put. No, okay,
Yeah.
okay. There you go, Tex.
Ginger kind of just said what I said too. He is such a fucking just an ungenuine piece of shit.
But this is a concrete example of just how much of a piece of shit he has become.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this magical amulet that's going to ward off all these evil signals in the air, bro.
Fuck off.
A.A.T.G.M. Ugh.
Ugh. Wow.
Lethal signals. Wi-Fi is a lethal signal.
While he is using Wi-Fi to make this fucking video.
Maybe.
Dude, he's on a phone. He's using signals, so it doesn't matter.
And speaking of that, here I will cite my source on this when I make the claim regarding the video we just watched. Russell Brand, remade as a right-wing Christian influencer, is now selling a quote-unquote magical amulet that protects you from Wi-Fi signals and other evil energies. Only $239.99 per amulet.
Wow.
$239.99 for an amulet to ward off the evil energies and signals like Wi-Fi.
Please fuck off. Just of all little bits, please fuck off. Please.
So we all know how much of a pile of trash Russell Brand is. Great. Now we can move on.
Yeah. Well, we were pretty sure we knew already. Fuck me.
But even though that's the case, and I'm still sharing screens, we stray further and further from God every day by putting pizza on pineapple. Yes. And we shall wallow in that horror. And with that, anyway.
All right. So just so anyone who was curious and wants to know, the sun will set in Barrow, Alaska today and won't rise again until January 22nd. 64 days of darkness has begun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Did you ever see 30 Days of Night?
Yes, and I loved it.
Yeah, great movie.
It was good. Yeah.
You should be outlawed.
I don't mind me some pineapple on pizza. So
Yeah, it was great when the Marabello did it.
oh, sure was. Most definitely.
curry in pizza. Never. I don't even know what
No.
curry tastes like.
Well, you've never had like chicken, like curry chicken?
Oh, I've had chicken. I've
Curry
been to
chicken?
I've been to a Indian restaurant where I've had chicken.
Oh, oh. Curry chicken's not bad.
Oh, I wonder if this is a shout out to
Disgusting!
Yeah, pretty much. Feel you nailed it.
And we're not quite done with stupid people. No, you can't say that. Come on, man. We were just starting to make friends with people, I think. All right. So regarding driving, because I like to bitch about driving. This is what happens when you go too fast in Bellevue, Washington.
He is flying.
And on your right, yeah, I wouldn't stop either.
Wow.
Steer clear of that retardedness.
Wow.
And again, I think speed limit is 25. Did I see that sign? Now, if I can't judge speed, 35. Never mind. Would that happen going 35 miles an hour?
I don't believe so.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I often piss me. Yes. Yeah, I know. I listen to the harsh truth. I get that feeling sometimes.
That's also a problem too, is people who drive too slow on highways. If you can at least do 100, you really shouldn't be on a main highway.
But as well, you have to drive for the conditions.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got something that no one should be doing regardless of weather, speed, or anything else.
Yeah.
Lane splitting.
And that person later died.
Perhaps.
Yeah, you're in a passing lane doing 45 to 60. Yeah, you should not be on. No, I agree.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with sticking to the slow lane. I often do because I know the limitations of my vehicle.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
One more, because I kept forgetting to share this one. Troll, perhaps, but to him might be a valid question. He's considering he looks like he's in his early 20s.
We looked at CD books, sir, to decide what CD we want to listen to next.
Oh God, don't bring that up.
Because you know I'm right.
Yep.
So.
Well, that took the wind out of my sails.
Yeah. All right. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Nick's bipolar song lists. For for tonight's selections, we're going to go to a classic song by Canadian band Glass Tiger, who will be here in Tabor in July. They sang classic hits like Don't Forget Me When You're Gone and Diamond Sun. But this week, I would like to recommend for Nick's bipolar song list, My Town. You will do it as soon as you hear it, you'll be like, oh, okay, I know that song. We got lots of radio play in the late 80s, early 90s. So My Town. And I will follow that up with, how about just some good old fucking Pantera, I'm Broken, off the 1994 Far Beyond Driven album. So, yes, those are on Nick's bipolar song list, My Town and I Am Broken by Pantera.
Cars versus lorries. In the past, we've inquired about what lorries are, and either you looked it up or she told us, and now I've forgotten again. Vans, trucks, buses, something like that.
I don't remember.
Thank you so much for being here. Great to see you again, Ginger.
Lorry truck, it's a rig.
Drink water so you don't wake up with a hangover. Please and thank you.
Sleep nude. Photos or didn't happen.
Yeah. Lorries are trucks. Okay.
And then Bruce comes in again at the last second with his wisdom.
Yeah, he is this week's overseer.
He is.
And movies. This one I saw a good month or two ago, but it's still great. You can find it on Tubi right now from 1957. Witness for the prosecution. A veteran British barrister must defend his client in a murder trial that has surprise after surprise. And good Lord, does it ever. That's why it's got an 8.4 out of 10 on the Internet Movie Database. Hour 56, including credits directed by Billy Wilder. Twists and turns. The guy who plays the lawyer, the barrister, that guy right there, I think that's Charles Lawton. He was excellent in this movie. So yes, before we get hit with copyright, I'll hit the pause on this. Great movie, streaming on Tubi right there. Why rent or buy on Amazon or Prime when you can see it for free on Tubi? But if you want to do that and show those platforms that you support these kinds of movies, go ahead and rent or buy. But Witness for the Prosecution, great movie. Can't say enough good things about it.
Nice.
Yes, and thank you to everyone who was here, be it for the moment or the duration, including at the last moment, Dad, Jason, Ginger, Jamsheed, who showed up for a comment. Thank you so much. Jolene, Alma, and Bolo, Tex, Ryan, Chad, and Casey. Anyone else I forgot, I apologize. People who we haven't seen in a while and we hope are doing well. Overseer, Beverly, Shlomo, Really, Lady Cora, who showed up on the Harsh Truths most recent show, but she didn't show up here. But I understand, because September, especially in an election year, September through November, she's hibernating in books, and I understand why. Junior, Van, Coos to Van, Freakin' Nasty Bum Sex, who we all miss, Wild Bill, Penny, Jen, Tamara, Amanda, my friends Sarah and Teresa, our friends Matt, James, Sheena, and Dewey, both Trevors, both Cindys, both Jolene's, Nathan, Nick's mom, my Auntie Kathy, and shout-outs to Gareth, Susan, Ravi, and Ashley. There are currently 4 New Jersey chemical manufacturing companies in competition to create a non-deadly yet overpowering scent that will disrupt the olfactory system for up to 5 minutes. This has tide-turning applications in a wartime setting. The scent in question? Gloria Pouchfonte's quiche-smelling uterus.
Yeah, what he said.
And Rimshot.
Everybody have a wonderful week. Stay safe. Take care of each other. Remember, we don't know what people are going through. Try to be patient. And have a wonderful week. Be safe, and we'll see you next Monday.
Yes. And speaking of which, think before you say something. Think before you do something, because if you don't, you're going to end up as a segment on Alex and the Garbage Man. Thank you, Dad.
Thanks, Bruce.
And especially you, You need to think before you say and do something. Old man who doesn't care about anyone or anything.
Who cares about me? I'm in his will now, so everything's left to me. So hell.
I didn't play this one for a while, so this one is for you.
Wrong.
Oh, sorry, I was still going.
It's going to put a beat behind that one.
Awesome.
No filter. Yeah, of course. We can't all be the masculine guy like Tex is. Someone's got to play that role on the internet, and he does it very well. Thank you for being here, Tex. I didn't look to see what you guys are talking about tomorrow. I can't remember what Frank said, but go to The Harsh Truth, linked in the description below, and find out. They usually got it posted by this time.
I'm going. Nothing yet.
Ooh.
Yeah, the last one was Gladiator 4 days ago.
Yeah, and that was Frank and Lady Cora reviewing that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's because I think Gladiator 2 is in theaters now, so they might be reviewing that tomorrow. That's my guess.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. $1 billion prediction show. Okay.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Did you know that American Werewolf in New Jersey, linked in the description below, is the same height as Tex? And I know this because American Werewolf did a Tony Todd appreciation show, which is their latest live stream. And Tony Todd, from what they were saying, was late great Tony Todd, 6'7". Mike, who is the American Werewolf, is 6'5", and so is Tex. So the more you know.
Some big human beings.
Yes.
Have a great night, guys, and great week.
Yeah, I can't find it, so I'll just go.
So
yeah, I wasn't fast enough on the draw, so we got to go, and so does everyone else. But thank you all for being here. We shall be back next Monday, November 25th at 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Berta time. And I wish I could keep talking just so we could see Nick's dumb face keep waving. One day I'll cut that out and put it in somewhere for something. Giggity.
All right.
And good night.
So wait a minute. What you're saying is that you want us to put water on the crops?
Yes.
Water. Like out the toilet?
For a Starbucks, you know?
Yeah, well, I really don't think we have time for a hand job, Joe.